Paul Pasulka, IB Masters Learning Center at ibmasters.com, and today we're going to look at the 12th question from Digital SAT Test 2 Module 1. This is from the Bluebook app. Number 12 reads, which choice best describes data from the table that support the researcher's claim? So, what you'll notice here is that sometimes only one answer choice fits based on the table, and usually that's a little bit easier. When more than one answer choice fits based on the table, then you really got to pay careful attention to what the question and the passage is saying. This we could do either. So what I'm going to do, don't do this on test day because you don't know what type of question you're getting, but I looked this over for the video and I saw that only one answer choice works based on the table. And then we're going to go to the question and the passage and we'll see that only one answer choice works based on the combination of question and passage. Answer is A. Among the 5 languages in the table, Thai and Hungarian have the lowest rates of speech. Notice this is rates of speech. This is rates of information conveyed. You should always look at the table before you go to answer the question. Approximately rates of speech and information conveyed for the 5 languages. And then you got your languages, Serbian, Vietnamese, Thai, and Hungarian. So, first off, what column are we looking at? Lowest rates of speech. We're looking at the left column. Thai and Hungarian. Thai is 4.7, Hungarian's 5.9. Hungarian's actually higher than Vietnamese, so it's not true that Thai and Hungarian have the lowest rates of speech. Answer is B. Vietnamese conveys information at approximately the same rate as Spanish. So information conveyed is the right column, and we're looking at Vietnamese and Spanish. 42, 42.5, that's pretty close. Despite being spoken at a slower rate. So which one's spoken at a slower rate? Vietnamese. Is it? Yeah, 5.3 versus 7.7. B looks like it's a good answer, but like we said before, more than one answer choice could be true based on the table, in which case we got to go to the question in the passage. Answer choice C. Among the 5 languages in the table, the language that is spoken the fastest, let's identify that, rate of speech, fastest, that's Spanish, is also the language that conveys information the fastest. Does it? 42.0? No. Vietnamese 42.5. So it's not also the language that conveys information the fastest. C is gone as well. Answer D. Serbian and Spanish are spoken at approximately the same rate. Rate of speech, left column. Serbian, Spanish, pretty close, 0.5 apart. But Serbian conveys information faster than Spanish does. Serbian is 39.1, Spanish is 42.0. Serbian does not convey information faster than Spanish does. So you can see that your answer choice is B just based on the table and the answer choices. Now, we're going to go to the passage and we're going to see if you focus on the question in the passage, B's the only possible answer anyway. I'll take it from the top. A group of researchers working in Europe, Asia, and Oceania conducted a study to determine how quickly different Eurasian languages are typically spoken in syllables per second and how much information they could effectively convey in bits per second. They found that, although languages vary widely at the speed of which they're spoken, the amount of information languages can effectively convey tends to vary much less. Thus, they claim, notice the question asked about the claim. Now in the Bluebook app, you're going to have this highlight feature. It'll say annotate. What you'd want to do is you'd want to choose the word claim in the passage and hit that annotate button. It'll highlight it. If you want to leave a note about it, you do, but that's not necessary. Let's see what the claim is. 2 languages with very different spoken rates. So first off, the correct answer has to have languages for 2 very different spoken rates. So this is saying Thai and Hungarian have the lowest rates of speech and the lowest rates of information. So we need different spoken rates. This is not talking about different spoken rates. That's gone. Answer is B, our correct answer. Being spoken at a slower rate, that's a different rate. Answer choice C, among the 5 languages table, language that is spoken the fastest. So it is talking about a rate. And then Serbian and Spanish are spoken at approximately the same rate. Again, we're talking about different rates. So that's gone. Now, in order to eliminate answer choice C, we got to read the whole claim. Two languages spoken at very different rates can nonetheless convey the same amount of information. So answer choice C, different rates, same amount of information. 5 languages in the table. The language that is spoken the fastest is also the language that conveys information the fastest. That's not showing a difference between the rate and the amount of information given, the amount of time. B is your correct answer. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You could share it with someone who has difficulty with claim questions or with questions that have a table. If there's any question you'd like to answer from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. Smash that subscribe button. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to go over them. Have a great day.